Well, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at Bant Midrange, a deck I want to play for a while. It is not the list with all the Teferis. I am not a big fan, but I am a big fan of Vivien, actually more than I thought. It is seeing a lot of play when I play matches on Arena, and I really did underestimate this card. So we're playing 4 of those, and then a lot of creatures that we want to play on instant speed. I also am a big fan of the Skydiver. The proliferation with all the targets that it can proliferate on is just really good. Plus, if you play the Incubation and you can put a counter on it, you can immediately get the 3 mana value out of the Incubation, of course. Then the rest of the list, of course, the Hydroid Krasis. Also Deputy of Detention, which can not only deal with creatures, but also with any non-land permanent, so that's really good. Shalai is also really good with Vivien. If somebody targets something of you, you can give it hexproof on instant speed. And then of course the God-Eternal Oketra. I think at the spoilers I said this could be one of the better cards out of the set, especially in white. I really like it. Of course, most of the time more looking in janky builds, but I think it has a good place in this mid-range deck. Let's see how this deck does. Up against the blue Cliff Jace. I always forget what my own avatar is, the name. Yes, this will be a keep. Colors fixed. Decent curve. Not great, but decent. I want one more blue source. Right, that changes it. We'll go with Llanowar Elves. Blue Cliff goes with Cemetery, Branch Walker. This spell costs 2 less if you cast it. Alright, Price of Fame. I've played a lot of matches, but I haven't seen this card in a while. And it's gone. Alright, interesting. I still think we're just going for Growth Chamber. Growth Chamber over Vivien here. Vivien should survive though, if we just plus it. I think that's better though. We sort of go to the same amount of life anyway, because if they attack we go to 15, and otherwise we go to 16, and then our Vivien takes the damage. No attacks and no land. That is a good sign, of course. And that's also probably why the removal spell was binned. Now though we definitely go for our beautiful Vivien. We don't have an extra blue source, so that sucks a little bit, but I don't think we can complain too much. We can also do a Skydiver, get a counter on Growth Chamber, play another Growth Chamber, or Incubation. No, I want to have the Vivien.
More reliable than humans.
We don't attack though, we don't want to lose our Growth Chamber, it's too much value at the moment. Tear it all down! Tear it all.
Oh, so it's going to be like that, huh?
Rose Spore, 3 lands. 1, 2, 3! Oh my god, that is something. Of course it puts 1 back, but still, just to see that is when somebody is searching for it. for the fallen. Your turn. We will probably lose our Llanowar Elf here. Alright, let's see it. So this will become 1/3. The problem here is... maybe we actually just want to block with these two. We do lose our... I think Vivien is worth too much, and then on the damage we play Incubation Grove Chamber. Give me an incubation. Now the question is, what do we sacrifice? Sacrificing Vivien doesn't seem too bad. What's worth more to us? The Skydiver would proliferate, or Vivien? I guess Vivien is still what gives us more value.
I've seen puppies whine less than you.
Oh no, puppies whine less than us. Could actually be true. Contempt. Mystic. Blue Cliff. Another Plague Crafter. I actually think we counted this. It's pretty annoying. And that is the scoop worthy card. Also would like to go for Krasis here, of course, but I'm ready again. Let's win one against the 1000th Tal Teferi. Smoke coming out of the staff. We can actually start. Let's see, let's go for green blue. Breeding pool. Give me my elf. Painful mana base. Moment of craving. I actually hoped it wouldn't be Esper, but this looks a lot like Esper. How's it possible that every time we just only draw lands with this deck? How are we playing? Don't really want to play nothing this turn. Nor set.
Past, present, and future are bound by threads of time. I have just the trick for this.
Tot Erasure.
Overwhelming.
Your turn. Because I still think they will play the Tot Erasure a lot of the time. Yep, there we go. Otherwise the Deputy will be gone. Anyway, We just nicely draw 4 lands in a row. I think we kept the 3 lander, right? So 3 lands in a row. What did we draw then? Or did we actually draw on absolutely only lands? We want to play the land first. Maybe the Spell Pierce. Probably negate or Dovin's Veto. Right, it is not. Just want to push as much damage as we can, so let's minus it.
You were not destined to fight.
Clear attack. Your turn. Of course, a board wipe would be pretty brutal here. Cast down. Alright, you got it. I think gaining life just doesn't get us anywhere here. And we win against Thousand Tal. Alright, that's really interesting. This is we draw 4 lands, a Deputy. Spells that deal damage to any target can target planeswalkers and reduce their loyalty. And die and perish. Alright, Alphas versus Il Lumdale. Another Chase avatar. Alright, this looks better than the other hands, of course. Especially on the draw. We don't mind the 2-lander, but we want that land, and we got it. Give me that Llanowar. So up against the forest. Up against... This could be a mirror. It is not. It is... Merfolk. The folk of mirrors. So, the question is Incubation or Vivien. I think it's Incubation. Is it? Or maybe it's not.
Makes me stronger.
Target up to 1 creature, we will do.
In nature.
I think a lot of time Vivien will survive this turn, so that is nice. And we don't have to take the damage from our land. Jade Bearer. Alright. Mistbinder. The value. Sure.
You'll have to do better than that. Wait, you think nature is kind?
Your turn. You think nature is kind? Of course not. I wanted to get the Mistbinder, but I think edit is fine here. Take the Adept.
Let me show you what was lost.
No attacks. It is your turn. Speaker. 1 mana 3/3. Not bad. Give me that gold. Of eternity. Let's see what else we can get.
All things begin
I'll take a
and
Frilled
end
Mystic.
in nature.
Your turn. Frilled Mystic seems very nice here. Alright, I do think our opponent floats out a bit. Yep, all creatures target opponent controls. I think you got it. We can still just make 4/4s here. We have better things to Frilled Mystic. There we go. I think our opponent knows. There's no escaping, just a Krasis plus a 4/4. Why not? Alright. I do think the deck is really, really good, but it is that mana. That triple colored mana is actually harder to get than it looks. A Boreal Grazer. I believe this is a deck where we're gonna see a Evolution Sage in. Looks a lot like Synergy to me. So I do believe it's a... Alright. I want to say, it probably looks to me like a Nissa deck. Man. Merfolk Branchwalker, no land! It is another Branchwalker in the bin. Branchwalker hits the bin. Yeah, this is gonna be a Vivien. Vivien will survive here, so that is all that we need from Vivien.
Strike now! Strike hard!
And then an end of turn. Llanowar Elf. We'll have Jade Light as well. But they did find the land. And another land, alright, so we're even again. No blocks. You will hurt our Vivien.
I've seen squirrels hit harder.
It's only produced for any one color, right? So if we do 1, 2, 3. So Adept. It's your turn. Unfortunately, we can't play. We can't adapt and play Shalai. There it is, the Evolution Sage. So much value. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. But that is just. That is value. Alright, end of combat. I do like to see that. I think I'm going... Yeah. We're going for the Adept here. Needed color fixing. We'll plus our Druid.
Still walk away.
Really want to go for the Deputy on Evolution. This is gonna be a problem pretty soon. And we pass the turn. Curious what the plan is. Jiang Yu. Alright.
Cooperation is the path to self-improvement.
The path to self-improvement.
Be your best self.
Interesting to see what is gonna happen here. Do they play the Pollen Bride just to proliferate everything? Or cards like that? Like, I'm generally curious what the proliferation is gonna be, except the evolution here. So yeah, you may explore. I expected a Nissa deck, but I'm not sure how many islands. Maybe it plays one island. That could definitely be with the Evolving Wilds, and they do have that one. I said they immediately search. I'm not sure if they need it. If they draw a evolution stage first, it's still an extra land drop, so it's probably not too great to crack it right away. Are you attacking? Shalai. Give me vigilance, give me power. So yeah, Shalai will kill Jiang Yu. That does beg the question if we want to get the Vivien here. I do think so. We can also minus this Vivien. I think I like that better. Right, we'll definitely get this one. And then I do think we want to stay live and make sure we have a white open.
The wild wasn't meant. Meet my newest friend.
I pass the turn. Double Vivien, the champion of the wilds, and Miss Reid. More explore. Is this a Bolus Citadel deck? A Krasis on top. Alright, still no attacks. I think we're keeping the Deputy now, because God-Eternal will give us more value in that way. So let's see. Of course the Razor is there again.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
Right, we'll take a Krasis as well.
There is wonder in a blade of grass.
Let's see if our opponent blocks. Nope, it does not. Alright. I don't think we would play, we would pump it up, but it is free to attack here, so why not try? Why not go for it when we have the chance? There will be a Krasis. You got it. There's nothing we can do here. Is there gonna be an attack? No, it's not. This will be Oketra. Oketra and creatures. And then we +1/+1 everything. Alright, against Iron Will, at least. Our opponent has an Iron Will. I see the Azorius Sleeves, I see a Hallowed Fountain. Does that make a Esper player? It does not, it is a band. Awesome. Let's see, we probably want to... Yeah, this looks to me like a swing. And a Glacial Fortress into play tapped, because our harbors will come into play untapped. But this way we do have some white fixed. We see a Revitalize in ban. So it's probably Bant control over Bant midrange here. Most of the time control's favored against midrange, but we're gonna see what it does. Risen Realm. Right? You got it. I'm going Shalai here. We need to have something that we want to protect with Frilled Mystic instead of having something and Frilled Mystic. Having nothing with a Frilled Mystic open because maybe they play something that we want to counter. Also, probably they play Time Wipe for removal and not a 4-mana removal. Like board wipe, I mean. Alright, all the Prison Realms. Alright. We put you in the Prison Realm.
I didn't go through hell to lose to you. Wait, you think nature is kind?
Nature is kind? Do you think that? You fought wrong. More Prison Realms. Go for the playset of Prison Realms. Right, I do think we have to go for it now.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Trust me. We're going for the Bant Skydiver. Alright, interesting. Blue, blue, green, green.
It's only a matter of time.
You fight like a city brat.
Your turn. I'm not sure if the Teferi got like all the value there. They wanted. They sort of drew a card. Yeah, sure. Jesus. What is that leg? Here we go. Give me knight, give me power. Do we want our Shalai over the Immortal Sun? Because we don't really need the plus and minus abilities. Of course, we have an Ajani here. This is kind of interesting. So either Prison Realm or the Immortal Sun. What is gonna give us more value? Probably with the Ajani, still the Immortal Sun. That was the plan anyway. That was... Let's see.
For the fallen.
Damage. Your turn. So the main deck, Immortal Suns. Probably a one-off. I don't see too many decks playing 2 or 3 Immortal Suns. At least our wins aren't on Planeswalkers. We have 1 big Vivien, of course a playset, small ones, and 1 Ajani, maybe 2. Alright, that is a spell we definitely counter. Don't really need 10 power on your side and we don't have a Deputy, so...
You realize I always conquer darkness.
Starting over's the only way.
Everything has vigilance anyway, so no need to plus there. End the turn. Finale of glory. Search will come through. Can I have a guardian? He can. This should be lethal.
Back while you still can.
But are there more tricks up your sleeve? Good game. Not enough tricks. Not enough tricks it is. Iron will. Iron will to fight until the last settle the wreckage. Check out the YouTube. It's just made 2 weeks ago. Hit that subscribe button there. It's free. And let's grow. 4 videos a week minimum. Path of Discovery in mono black. But is it dimmer? Or is it really mono black? Give me that Vivien. Since there's no creatures on the board, we just want to get at least minimum value out of it. Minimal some value. So let's get that extra mystic. Triple mystic it is.
Wait, you think nature is kind?
Do you think that, chat? Do you think nature is kind? Alright, it is mono black. Josu Ves, the 4/4 menace. Alright. Do you think we need to go baby Krasis here? Roalesk land. Thank you.
Tear it down.
Tear it all down. Alright. What to take here? They're all good picks. Krasis or Skydiver? Probably Krasis, but I really like to take Skydiver there. No decks, it is your turn, my opponent. I want to diversify a little bit. Because we're double blocking anyway, so let's see. Alright, that's sure. So we go 2 for 2. Happy to see that. We are paying a lot of life here, but that's alright.
I've seen puppies whine less than you.
We will take 4 of our opponent's life as well. And now we have either a God or a Frilled Mystic. 5. That seems like a Frilled Mystic to me. Especially because we got 2 more. Counter that spell.
The mysteries of life are endless.
It will blind our enemies. It is your turn. Cry the Canarium. I think we do resolve this. Alright. And Joe Suves. Yeah, I wanna have my my god into play.
Strike now! Strike hard!
He has to block, so that is nice. Double strike it into doom. Alright, with the double Frilled Mystic, this should be ours. And it is. Awesome. Victory again. So here's the list. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I think we lost once. I think we can play this on the ladder as well. Like I said before, I want to play jankier decks at the start of the month, and then at the end of the month I want to play, just get into that mythic grind, and then we grind away on the ladder. So I think this deck is actually good enough to play it there, and I hope you guys enjoyed.